And Richard Southern joins us now. Hello, Richard.
Hi, Sin. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Happy Budget Day.
Happy revamped Budget Day.
Budget Day Redux, if you will.
Redux, exactly,
Sure.
exactly. So we
Deja
were
vu,
both
Budget
going
Day.
through it today. Well, what stood out for you the most?
Pocketbook-wise, I guess, the money for parents. There's new direct money for parents. Remember,
Which was the one surprise, really.
Big surprise.
Yeah.
Throughout the pandemic, parents got this direct payment a few times, right, Cynthia? As we see all the pomp and circumstance of throne speech and Budget Day. We did find out, though, that there's going to be $225 million set aside for yet another payment to parents. We don't know how much they're getting or how they're getting it, whether it's going to be a tax rebate or a direct deposit, Cynthia.
Which we got direct before, but it's to help with lost learning through COVID. And the finance minister was asked a number of times, like, you know, how much, what's this going to be? And his answer was to be determined, to be determined. But there was an interesting question from a reporter who noted, like, why aren't you putting that $225 million into schools to benefit schools and education overall? It's a public education system.
Might be more impactful that way. The last payment, by the way, to parents was $400, and much more was budgeted for that. So it's reasonable to assume it will be less than $400 this time around, but we're not sure, Cynthia.
Well, I guess we can do the math and divide 225 million. I haven't had a chance to yet, but you know, who knows? Who knows?
Biggest spending budget in Ontario history. $10 billion set aside for hospital construction, $4 billion for highway construction as well, and there is a tax credit for those making less than $50,000 a year.
That's right, and a small, and I mean small, increase for people on ODSP, people with disabilities, 5%, which the government, I think, was kind of shamed into adding in during the election because other parties were going to double it. So, you know, that's $58 a month, so not a lot for people with disabilities. Now, let's talk about, not that we could talk about that a whole lot more, but let's talk about the Ontario Cannabis Store. Ran into some issues today.
And it means your local cannabis store might not have the type of pot you're looking for, Cynthia. A cyber attack on one of the Ontario Cannabis Store's logistics partners has meant that this provincial supplier of pot can't make the deliveries that it needs to make. The OCS says there's no indication anyone's personal info has been compromised, but the breach impacts anyone who shops on the OCS website and impacts the 3,300 plus cannabis stores in this province. So you may find your favorite bud lacking there for a while, Cynthia.
Okay, no comment. I don't shop there. But okay, some changes could be underway for one of Canada's most well-known restaurant chains. Do tell.
The owners of Swiss Chalet and Harvey's and New York Fries and Eastside Mario's. It's a company called Recipe Unlimited, and it came to light today that they might be about to get purchased and taken private by Fairfax Financial, which is a big financial holding company here in Toronto. They're looking to buy them for a reported $1.2 billion. And it might be indicative, Cynthia, of the restaurant industry coming back to life. Recipe Unlimited recently reported a 55% increase in sales, and so perhaps Fairfax is eyeing some opportunity as the industry recovers here, Sin.
Interesting. And you always wonder what the implications are for the customer. Like, does the restaurant change? Does quality go up? Does quality go down? Is there more cost cutting?
Sometimes they want to find
never know.
synergies, as they call them, that could lead to job losses, though there's no indication that's going to happen right now.
Okay, well, time will tell. Thank you very much,
Good to
Richard.
see you, Sin.
Nice
Happy
to
Budget
see
Day.
You too. Happy Budget. I think maybe you and I are the only ones who think it's Happy Budget Day, but there you go. Thanks very much.
Thanks.